Thank you for checking out my video. And if you like it, at the end of it, please like. And if you have any comments, this is the west side of Detroit. And this is Michigan right here in Martin. I actually did a video earlier on another part of the west side, and I wanted to do another video because there's a lot more of the west side than just 6 minutes. So we're gonna go straight. And like if you go left here, you'd go to downtown Detroit. And then if you go right, you'd be going towards Dearborn. And then if you keep driving, you'd end up in Chicago. That's how far that Michigan Avenue goes. A couple hundred miles. But this is an average neighborhood. A lot of Spanish people here. That squeaking was my window. But you can see I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful right here because they are letting school kids out, and you don't want to hit any school kids, especially after all the BS that's been happening with the school shootings and everything else. You know, I feel really bad for these kids going to school. They should be more worried about getting an education instead of their safety. But anyways, back into the drive. I'll be going towards like Springwell, Central, those areas if you're familiar with Detroit. And it's 23 degrees, so it's cold. And I wanted to do a video, but obviously I didn't want to be cold. So I hope you enjoy it. And if I see something, I'll let you know. Good dog. It's about 3:05 p.m. As far as like danger in this neighborhood, I don't feel dangerous. I don't feel danger at all. It is kind of, I guess, especially if you're from a suburban area. But for Detroit, I feel very comfortable around here. They always have something set up on the left. Big difference in Detroit between the winter and the summertime. It's like a night and day difference. But life goes on, you know, and if you don't like the cold weather, then you will not like living around here, that's for sure. And I'm going towards, this will be Central up here. Nothing much around here on the left, just railroad tracks, and then on the right, looks like some type of, where they do the semis or whatever. You can see it's very cloudy. The roads, you can see if you can look down a little bit, a lot of ice, and also potholes. You don't want to hit any of those. Once I get up here to the left, I was hoping I'd make that light. But this is what some of Detroit looks like. This would be southwest Detroit, kind of by Dearborn. And then, like if you go right, you go more towards the city. And then, like I'm gonna be going left. You can see all that ice right there. I'm gonna be going left towards Springwells. Oh, that guy was probably like, why is that guy videotaping? But, like I said, there's a night and day difference between the winter and the summertime in Detroit. And, but there is a lot to do. Obviously, it's more comfortable being outside during the summertime. But I'm gonna concentrate for a second so I can make this turn. You can see, like, you know, see those down the ground, big potholes. That's something I hope the city works on more. I know if you're watching this video, you can tell just by looking at it, it's pretty cold. And this is actually, see that big pothole right there? That's probably a couple inches deep. You hit one of those in the night. I've seen it. I've seen a couple of people hit those, and they go right into the side. They can't go anywhere. So if you drive around here, that's one thing you got to be careful of. But like if you go straight, like where I'm going to, you get a lot of restaurants, a lot of markets. That's what that's good for. A lot of bakeries. West Vernon is a really good place, in my opinion, if you want to get something to eat or just check out a lot of things. It's not really that bad. unless you want trouble, you know what I mean? It's like that, in my opinion, with a lot of Detroit. Even though you hear a lot of shootings and things like that, in my opinion, you know, you got to really go out of your way to have something bad happen to you. I've been around all these areas for years and years, and I stay out of trouble and it stays away from me. But I do see things, you know, some drug activity, prostitution, things like that. You know, like up here on the right, I do see activity, but you know, if you don't get involved in it, you just drive on, and you'd be surprised. There'd be a nice restaurant 2 blocks away from where that stuff's going on. So right here's a supermercado, and on the left is a school. So up here is Werner. I'll do another 2 minutes. Try to let this go. But like, if I were to go left, I would go more towards the city, and then straight towards the freeway, and then right would be towards Dearborn and more Detroit. I can't figure out what this lady's doing. She's probably looking at me, figuring out what I'm trying to do. Let's see, what am I gonna do? I will go straight. I'll show you guys more of the neighborhood for a little bit. But if you like these videos, I got a couple more. I do other parts of Detroit, and I'd rather be outside, but it's 23 degrees, and I don't go out in that kind of weather that much. But I still wanted to post something. If you have any questions about, you know, Detroit or anything, just make a comment, write a comment, and I'll help you out. Probably got another minute on the video. I'll end up of those railroad tracks. But if you look over to the right, this is what it's like to live over here. See a lot of construction workers right now. DT. Most of the places you see on the right, 2 or 3 families live in. Sometimes you get a house, you know, you get a whole family living. So a lot of these houses are big, and it's cheap to live over here compared to like the rest of the United States. Like, I mean, you could get like a one bedroom apartment here attached to a house for maybe like $550 a month, $600 a month. It gets that cheap. But you know, like I said, you kind of gotta know this neighborhood pretty good, know somebody, stay out of trouble. And if you can do those things, then you can live pretty cheap. And if you can't, then, you know, it's not the best place to live. I'll end under here. So if you like this video, like it and comment, and check out some of my other videos of Detroit, and take care, and have a good holiday season.